Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bring the Heat podcast, of course, where we talk esports and everything else under the sun. We're episode number 7. We're getting balls deep, and we've got some lovely gentlemen here to join us. Good old Tham, good old Foggers, and, well, how you doing this evening, boys?
Doing fantastic, thank you. A little bit dusty off Saturday night, but other than that, pretty good.
Yeah, feeling fantastic.
It's like half of us were on the piss last night, whether it's like going out or footy or Tom's
Or
just
lockdown.
On the wines. On the wines.
Tony's watching Yu-Gi-Oh, drinking wine. It's like
It's a good time.
it's your ideal Saturday night, Ed.
Virgin. I kid. I'm pretty disappointed though. The Lions lost last night. Now they have to versus Swans in it's like the top 6 game, isn't it?
No. So they
Yeah.
play the Giants now.
Oh, I thought.
One's lost by a point.
That's
By
They
a
lost by a
fucking
point.
5 points.
Get
gonna
good.
be a good game.
Tom's happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in
Chilling.
2
It's good.
weeks.
It's a good time. We'll see
Yeah,
you
I'm
in 2
not
weeks,
happy. It's a
boys.
long lost.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah, that's okay. We're still in finals. I'll take it.
And Tony's sitting there like, I don't understand a thing that's happening.
Uh,
I don't
Sports.
do food. I don't do football.
What is
Sports.
sports?
Good footy.
Oh, good footy. But I suppose, give a brief introduction who you guys are. Foggers, start us off. Who are you? The young gentleman that you are.
I'm going first. Great.
Mm.
Hi, my name's Jaden. My alias is Foggers. I used to play CS competitively. I went from CGA to CGI in one season. I wasn't getting paid $9.50 for coaching. No teams died, and everything I say is satirical.
And he looks like Jay.
Yeah, no.
Up the parallax. Up the parallax.
Up the parallax. Nah, yeah, I used to compete until ESIC situation, and now I just float around. I stream sometimes, not really. I like shit posting on Twitter. And yeah, that's about it.
Nice Hog. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sam. Very nice to meet you.
Don't hand
This is
Nice
the
to
first
meet you.
interaction between everyone. We don't know who the
Yeah.
fuck these guys are.
Yeah, I've never met
Never-
this guy next to me.
I've never met Sam before. Never.
Okay. I'm Tham. I'm the current facilities coordinator for Order and previous head admin of Let's Play Live for both Valorant and Counter Strike, and ex-competitive CS player. That's about it.
Big ups,
So
big
overall,
ups.
shout out to ESIC.
Yeah. Thanks, E6. Love ya. Love you.
Like the girl that leaves you on red. It's not fun. Fuck that company at the moment though. They've gone through a lot of shit recently as well, not just in AU. Like they're really fucking around in Europe right now as well.
It's kind of entertaining to watch him burn a bit with everybody like getting onto him. Just watching back at the sidelines, it's like, yep, good.
I think the Hunden situation is the thing that's like really kicking him into gear because like they kind of just banned him because they thought he did something wrong, but it turns out like half the team also knew about it as well. So it's like it's a bit of a shit spot for them to be in. But do your
It's hilarious.
research, otherwise you look like fucking idiots. So
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking hilarious. Like Hunden, how many chances did he have? And he just fucked it over.
Like,
Dude.
Yeah, 2 or 3 chances. Like he's just like, oh yeah, I used to be a player, and then I was a bit of a cunt. Now I'm a coach, and now I'm a fucking cheating cunt. And now I'm gonna give my anti-strat to the team I'm joining.
here's my
Allegedly.
playbook.
I don't know what team.
Allegedly.
Yeah, the playbook. I don't know what team, but like he gave it to another team, and then ESIC are like, oh yeah, we think he did it. We got an independent firm to look at it. We're not going to name the firm. We're not going to name the independent firm.
We're not going to
But-
name our actual investigation at
Yeah.
all.
Why would you?
Yeah, no, there's no need. You just need to ban first and then ask questions later, or just don't ask questions.
Fucking,
Give him 7 months.
that's the vibe.
I reckon Hunter's going to put in an appeal, and then he's going to like fucking. They're going to wait for like 8 months.
Fuck.
Dude, Hunden, all I can say is Hunden ain't getting unbanned. Hunden,
He's gone.
yeah, he's had it rough. He's
I
tough.
think Heroic's in a pretty shit spot as well, honestly, because I just looked at their press release and they're like, we'll not make any further comments at this stage. And then literally the day after, they made another comment, and it's like, Come on.
Bro.
Just shut up.
Uno reverse
Yeah.
card.
I don't know. Like they were obviously talking about Hunt, and then the next day, basically, I think it was like a summary of clarification regarding what took place at IEM Cologne.
Yeah.
Heroics, where are we? Specify that all IP producers.
Wait, is Cologne the one
Seems
that
like-
they won? Is that the one they won?
So that's the event where he supposedly gave strats away to a team,
Oh, okay,
which
gotcha.
I thought it was Spirit personally, because they were the only team at that point in time that they were actually facing off against, just by looking at the bracket formatting.
It makes sense.
It
Mhm,
seems like
mhm.
Heroic are trying to be actually transparent though, and just like give everybody an idea of what properly happened. So Hunden and ESIC can't just control the narrative.
Yeah, which is a good thing as well, because as
Yeah.
you guys have experienced, ESIC are not really the best at communicating with people, despite obviously unbanning a couple of individuals due to incorrect reasoning, but we're yet to
trying to
still
make a
hear
big
jack
fight about
shit
it.
from it. Because I mean,
You
like
can't
the
just
floor
50%.
today's the floor's yours. Obviously, we've got a bunch of stuff to discuss, but feel free to just talk as much as you want about, I guess, what you guys have experienced so far with ESIC, and I guess if they have attempted to do anything at all. Because all I've seen is just fuck all from them. Honestly, I've only seen a couple people unbanned and nothing further.
Yeah, they've also tried to get us to shut up and not say anything about the unbanned players, saying everything is confidential when it's not. You can't just say that, so
Did you sign any agreement?
nope.
Oh, then get fucked.
Yeah, exactly,
Like,
exactly.
jeez.
That's why, so I'm currently making a video about like every single thing that happened, every single email, and yeah, so fuck their confidentiality, which doesn't exist.
Yeah, fair enough.
Seems like you
Yeah.
have to sign something for that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, literally. I was like,
It's
I
a
was
thing
like
called an
looking on
NDA.
Google.
that's
I was
what,
looking,
that's what
looking
an
on Google,
NDA
I'm
is.
like, what is going on? I'm like, do I have to be quiet? They're like, no. I'm like, what the fuck? So
I was
dumb.
tempted. I was so tempted, because like I've been mentally drained from this whole shit. Like every time this shit happens, or like every time I think about it, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like I'm not gonna go too much into that sort of stuff, but like there's been many times where I thought I'd get into legal trouble for like leaking everything because I was thinking of making like a 20-thread tweet just talking about my whole experiences, this, that, the other, and essentially saying, "Fuck ESIC," in
Fair.
like a very nice way. But like at the same time, it's just like, oh, I don't want to leak everything because there's a massive private and confidential thing, like just like stamped at the top, and like I don't really know like the legal stuff, and I was trying to find out ways like have like Friendly Jordy's leaked his defamation case, but like legally, I was like trying to find out ways to do it legally without getting into legal trouble, but Sam was like, "Oh no, it's fine," and then I was
You
about
can
to leak
just do it.
everything, and then they talked. Yeah, and then they started
Yeah.
talking to me again, so I'm just gonna keep it on the down low.
I swear, like every single time we're about to like release something, they just start talking to us again. Every time, because
It's like,
they're talking to us now again.
my phone's suddenly working again. What the fuck's
Oh.
going on
Yeah.
here?
I literally remember I started recording like the first bit of the video, and then straight away I get like a message from what's his name?
the
Steven.
head of his
Steven.
yeah.
Steven's
Steven.
actually nice. Steven tries to help. The head of ESIC
He's an actual good guy.
is just a fucking idiot, and he doesn't help, and he's
Yeah,
so
he pissed his pants.
No,
I still
I'm
can't get
happy.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still can't believe he liked that tweet of Zoms.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I'm actually kissing his pants.
Yeah.
Why
don't
would he
know.
like that?
Yeah, I don't know if he leaked his actual name on Twitter, but for Zom's sake, like just making that tweet being like, "What you gonna do? Piss your pants again?" And then Ian actually liked that tweet of like the Photoshop of him pissing his pants. Fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
So I guess the
But,
other thing as
Fucking hell.
well, like how long are your bans for? I guess, and like what was it intentionally for originally? Like, was it for like
yeah, originally I think you were the same as me before. We both got 4 years.
oh shit, okay.
Yeah,
So-
you got hit hard.
That was original. So I got banned for betting against my own team, even though I didn't play competitive in 2020. But my bets were for 2020. I'm now down to a 2-year ban for betting for my team because they changed the ruling from like a year to 30 days from leaving a team or something like that. So then that got rid of my like betting for my team. I think. But I've also spoken to Steven, sent in my reassessment, and I'm kind of staying banned for something not on my actual, like, what are they called? What's the sheet we got given with the list of, notice of charge. So I'm technically staying banned for something not on my notice of charge.
What the fuck?
Wait, what? It
Mhm.
doesn't mean you're charged with anything then if you don't have a notice of
No.
charge.
So my notice of charge is betting for my team. I bet me and Jane were on a open team.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no. Yeah, we were on an open team which qualified for MDL. Me and
Oh,
Jaden left before MDL started. I think it was like we left like a week or 10 days early or something. And then we both did our own thing. I played open again. I think Jaden might have played open. And then we got banned for betting on that team in MDL because we were classified on their team, even though we left before the team started. And then I missed out on getting unbanned by 3 days because I bet 27 days after I left. And if I bet 30 days after I left, I would have been completely unbanned.
Fuck's
Yeah, okay.
sake.
I mean,
Same,
like,
I'm-
it's a general thing, I guess, in CS as well. Because I would be lying if I said like I think myself and Tony have done bets before with CS specifically, but
Yeah.
at least in
Like
my
a-
scenario, like
like
if
a
my
year or
team's
two ago.
competing in the league, I never bet on it. So at least
Yeah.
whenever I have a CS team, I never do it just because it looks sketchy. Even when we used to commentate the league as well, because we didn't cast Premier for a whole season, so we decided we just wanted to do it. But obviously, we know the players that play in the league, but we don't associate with the players very often, so it's a bit of a different situation on that side of things. But even then, like I remember we were looking through like the ESEA documentation and ESL stuff, and there's nothing regarding betting within a certain time frame either. There's not really anything.
And we had our admin say that you can bet as long as it's not on your own team in the season.
Yeah, which is
And
the
yeah,
other thing, 'cause-
looking back now, I never should have bet, especially in my position as a head administrator. But I never bet on LPL. I signed documents and I never bet on anything I actually played in that season or admin for because I know that's like a full direct violation of everything.
Yeah.
which is understandable as well, because obviously when you're in your position, you were like a contracted administrator as well for LPL at the time, so it's completely understandable in that regard.
Yeah, but I still love it how like Sam and I are still getting punished for like one bet 27 days after we left a team, but then there's people that were actually playing in these leagues, and like even though the admin said they could do it, but like there's people in these actual teams betting on their own league and like betting just like fucking large amounts, and they're getting away. But people that like in my say, I've never played MDL, I've never played any pro league. Like the highest league I played was that latest CGI season with Control, which I'm still mad I didn't get MVP for, you fucker.
Yeah, what the hell, Joe?
Give it to the two people. Give it to the two people that lost like a map every series, but don't give it to someone that didn't lose a map in regulation, mate.
If it makes you feel any better, Dirty's gotten the MVP for the last 3 seasons because everyone else just isn't up to standards. So it hasn't been a good time.
Kind of like that.
Please come back soon. I want you unbanned. I actually want like the teams have been getting better, but fuck me, Dad. Some of them I just don't want to see in that league.
James, if we get
McTeam,
unbanned, we'll come back.
McTeam is in challenge of this season. Like fuck
Dude,
that. I don't want to deal with this.
They're going from
How?
Valorant, they're now in fucking Challenger for CS.
Dude,
Let's
how
go.
they got in there? No idea.
I don't have an issue with any of them as individuals, but they're like a cancer. They just spread throughout everything until you just get to one.
Literally, I don't know
spot.
how they keep getting into their divisions as well. Like, I'm friends with Meanfog, we're friends with all of them, but we don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck they got in Challenger Val. That blew my mind. They went fucking 0-7. I don't think they won a game.
2 seasons
Yeah.
straight.
It was just a fucking pain to cast them. I swear to God.
Dude, they were telling us that they hadn't won a game in like anything for 100 and something days.
I think the last game they won was actually against us in the old Fortress Valorant event, actually.
fucking
Quite a
World
while
Valor
ago.
quals.
And
yeah.
even then, you're facing 3 fucking managers, a caster, and some pickup streamer. So like,
That was that was with KZR, wasn't it? That was when the team was
that
on.
was fucking
not too
ages
bad.
ago.
Yeah.
That was
That's
ages
fucking
ago.
I feel like they were better when Coro and I were feeling for them for that one.
Oh yeah.
I remember it was like me, Waffy, and Coro filled in for like when Valorant first came out.
It
we
was
filled
the
in for them for,
OVO.
like, ODC. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
And like we're beating team, like we beat like 2 teams, and we versed Crunchy's team, and then we got fucking shit on. But hey, we still got 5 rounds. We still got 5
Look,
rounds.
I'll take 5 rounds. 5 rounds is pretty good.
I'm not gay, but 5 rounds is 5 rounds. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Have you seen their teeth? It's so disgusting. Yuki teeth.
Well,
Fucking.
if you guys want, I could give you the whole outline of what happened in the ESIC, like everything. So
Okay,
like
go for it. Because obviously we've got the NA stuff on the list as well that I want to
Yeah,
touch
so
on.
I'll just do a
That's
quick thing.
also
So
like
this is
a-
everything I was
yeah,
going to go in depth in my video.
Okay.
So from the original thing, I think nobody got any evidence. Everybody got not everybody, most people got a email to their spam folder around 10 minutes before the actual bans went live on their Twitter account and on HLTV. I personally got stood down from LPL a week later. And then I was lucky enough to be like one of 3, I think, to get emails of evidence within their first week. And that email had me playing for Ruffco Bands team, the Skull Hunter Bands team, and I had 3 bets on those games, I think. So then I sent my evidence. They sent one back. We didn't get anything for 3 months. That's everybody. And then over, I think it was around May, I think everybody started getting their evidence. And then they didn't give any idea on really how to actually appeal it. Still don't really know how. They kept telling us we can pay $500, but of course I'm not going to do that. I just lost my job. I can't afford $500. And then there's a lot of like other things that they don't really tell you. Like James said, anytime we properly think about ESIC, it actually just fucks with our head, like so bad. I had to postpone uni. I couldn't go for this semester because I was just so fucked mentally. I lost my job, so I was struggling with actually getting money to pay rent. And then just the constant thing of not being able to do anything. They talk to you, then they don't message you for months. It's just fucked. Yeah.
It's a bit shameful. Like I like the idea of ESIC, and I really like Stephen as a person because he's
Yes.
the only one that like actually reached out and actually tried getting like everything
Helping us.
together. And like, I'm grateful for Stephen, to be honest, but like it's just like, you know, they ban us, and then like when we get our evidence back, it was also false, as Sam said. Like I originally got banned for 4 years, and then I got my evidence back, and I'm banned for 2 years now because 27. I think I was like 26 days after I left a team. I sent back my reassessment because I only played 3 games or 4 games with them. I think it was 4 at the start of that season because I got kicked from AGN, which is now we're talking ages ago.
Yeah, that was ages ago. You were in
Yeah.
AGN.
Yeah, it was like January 2020, and then
Yeah,
I was like,
January.
I was still looking for a team, and then I was like, oh, I think Toby went overseas just before
Yeah,
COVID
we needed
hit.
a sub because of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, fuck it, like, you know, I was like friends with these guys, so I was like, yeah, I'll play with you guys for like, you know, a couple of games until I find a team. I found a team after 2 games, and then I was like, oh, I can't sub anymore, but I'll play the rest of these 2 out while Toby's still overseas, and I think James had a festival.
Yeah.
Because one of the games, Toby was there, but James wasn't. But then like, so then I was playing officials with like my team at the time, Dink, which was like me, Cons, Hidden. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's so
seven.
bad. Yeah, that team.
Some throw together.
Yeah, I think we were CGA, and then I think we had to qualify for CGM. I think when it was it still CGA at that time? No, I don't
It was
know.
Evo by then, I think.
Yeah.
2020. Yeah, it was probably Evo by then.
Yeah, and then like I was just playing with that team at the time, and like, you know, we were just having a bit of fun. Not really. I would say we were being competitive, but like we are just having a bit of fun, you know, as teams in those sort of leagues would. And then like the onus is on me for not leaving the ESEA roster when I should have. But also like there was 100 days in between my last game and then my bet, and I sent that to them. I filled it. It's like a 1,000-word document. I legit wrote one up, sent all my evidence to say like I was actually part of this team, this, that, the other. I sent that in April when I got my evidence, and then I haven't heard anything. What are we in now? 29th of August. Fantastic.
We're over 7
Fuck.
months. We're 7 months and 7 days.
7 and 7.
7.
I thought
You
7 was
want-
supposed to be a lucky number.
If you want to actually like understand how stupid ESIC are with their research, Jamie AU got banned. Jamie hasn't played Counter-Strike in 4 years.
That was the
That
funniest
doesn't
one to
make
me.
fucking sense.
That one was so funny. I was like, wait, what the fuck? It fucking even Josh A getting banned. I was like, what the
You
fuck?
you
Man.
literally played one game as a sub, went like 1 in 26.
He was the
and then got-
fucking manager for PC4 one night.
Yeah, dude, it's so dumb.
But he is also a caster, which like
Yeah.
That one makes the Josh A one
Yeah,
makes a
see-
little bit more sense.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
like that's our point, right? Because we didn't cast him with bets. That's different.
Yeah.
He casted the team to bets, so that's
I
different in that
remember-
regard.
Like people
I don't-
told him not to do it as well. I
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, I guarantee everyone probably would have told him to do that. Honestly,
Yeah.
like
I don't
it's a
know.
bit
He was
stupid.
like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say anything. Like, you know, you could hit me with a lawsuit, but like, I don't want to say like we didn't know he was like betting the games he was casting, or like if he was betting, then he became a caster. If you know what I mean. So like, want to put that out there. So if he was betting and casting, that's a bit different. But if he was betting and then stopped betting and then casted, we could go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's all alleged. All alleged.
He's
Yeah.
unbanned now though.
Mm.
He's unbanned.
Yeah, he's unbanned.
Not
So
like
it's
he's
not-
welcome back in the scene anyway after all the
No,
shit he's
I
done.
mean,
But
I
Oh,
just
you know-
don't think so.
I don't think we want to touch on that too much.
Nah,
But
no,
you know,
God
it's been
damn.
interesting because obviously ESIC really hasn't done much outside of those. So they've banned Hunden. They've recently banned like I think 4 pros at the moment
3.
in NA.
Yeah, and they've done a few fines for like
5 years. Holy.
The one
fuck.
thing I don't understand either is like you can take out like some of the cases from us, and we got slapped with like 4-year fines, and then Hunden, who is doing professional thing, don't know if he's 100% banned, but like 100% guilty, but he's doing things in actually professional play when we're literally playing open.
This is literally like the equivalent to like playing League One in France versus the Farmers League in Australia. And then there's just like the Pro League, which is like fucking, I don't know. Let's go Champions League soccer or some shit.
Yeah.
That's basically what Hunden's doing. And somehow they're aiming the Farmers League instead of the actual fucking high
It
tier
just
pro
yeah,
player.
it seems so weird that all the like bans and teams are getting fined, and it's
Yeah.
like it's just weird that it's like not in the same guidelines. Like we got fucked over so much harsher, but the pros get like leniency.
Yeah, there's not really any transparency is there between everything
No.
because like it's just different across the board. And I guess like on the finance side of things, like that's just pocket money for them. Like for Hunden, like he could pay $500 easily.
Yeah,
and just get
dude,
shit
$500
sorted. 'Cause,
is
like
easy.
Heroic could have been paying him like some fat bag to coach his team anyway, so he would have been able to afford that. But
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, Heroic's not doing too bad without him. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Well, Pro
They're
League.
they're 5-0 in the playoff group at the moment.
yeah, I think they're
so,
pretty happy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
doing well.
I don't.
I
have to
guess-
think of the person.
You know, I guess it's a good way to transition into the EPR, the ESL Pro League side of things as well. Because
Yeah.
you know, we could talk about ESIC as much as we want. I would love to talk again if there is any further, I guess, details that do come through from it. That'd be great. Because again, it's not
Likewise.
just you guys who are in this boat. Like, it's literally what, like 15 other players plus
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
people
who's still
internationally
banned?
as well.
Who's still banned at the moment?
The Rooster Boys, me, Sam,
Sammy still banned?
DZ, Sammy's still banned.
Fuck,
Sammy's in
no.
the same boat as me. JTR, oh, he goes under the Rooster Boys.
Yeah.
BT, Mizuna,
Yeah. All 419 boys.
all the Integral Nation except for Prod
Oh, yeah. IN.
and
Yeah.
Jesse G.
Yeah.
And there was like a couple more, which are Kaylee, like some of the Aftermind boys. But
Yeah.
MSN, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
it's funny
MSN
because
Haley, I think, wasn't it?
On Willie
yeah,
KF.
M Wilson Killstreak.
Fuck.
He's a good man. He's a good man. But yeah, good footy.
Good footy.
Footy play on.
Yeah. Pro League.
Let's
Pro
talk
League.
Pro League, boys. I mean,
do
have you
Pro
guys
League.
been watching much, I guess, ESL
The-
shit recently while you've been a bit bored?
I watched a little bit. I've been
Fnatic
playing-
roster's
playing
weird.
Flash.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this Fnatic team just hurts my head just looking at this roster because, like, they've added in. Okay, Mezzi's a king. Like, he's a really
Yeah,
good player, honestly.
Alex,
I think,
though.
yeah, Alex as an IGL, I rate him as an IGL, but considering he's been thrown into a Swedish roster, I don't really know how that's going to work for them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Heroic's doing well, which is expected because they are a class team. We can forget about Hunden for a bit. G2, on the other hand, what the fuck's happened there? They're 0-5.
Dude.
Like, shit the bed.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
seriously. They lost to
going in.
Sinners. They lost to Sinners. Like, who the
They were
fuck
going into,
loses
like,
to them?
People think they're gonna win the group, and then they just go 0-5. They just
Yep.
get hammered.
Not to be that guy, but that's just classic G2. Like, literally every one of their teams just goes 0-3, 0-1, 0-5.
Mm.
Fucking...
It's like the first tournament, like after the break as well. So like I feel like they always shit the bed on the first tournament. It's like their warm up.
yeah.
Yeah. Give him
Which,
a few
you know,
months.
it's fair. You know, it's respectable. But I mean, like, OG, if FaZe doing well, is good. FaZe is Renegade's replacement, by the way.
That's really
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
good for them. Yeah.
And they're second. So props to them, honestly. I mean, we touched on how Renegade's going to go because of COVID, which, you know, sucks overall. But, you know, it's nice to see FaZe actually being that replacement team doing well. It's always
Yeah,
nice to see that.
exactly.
Complexity's doing good. They snuck in there.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think their teams are underperforming right now. I think Virtus Pro could definitely be doing better.
Yeah.
G2,
should-
100% they should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You should replace Force with VP, and then that would have been a good one. Like
Yeah.
Sinners, I reckon Sinners are really good. Like with Neofrag. Neofrag's a little bit of a king, and I watch him play, and it's just like, oh shit, you know. It reminds me of a young Falcon.
Young
Oh, Paddy's still
Falcon.
banned. Yeah.
Oh,
Paddy.
fuck.
Ah, shit.
It reminds me of a young Falcon, little Neofrag. But like, I'm still surprised Sinners beat G2, and I'm still surprised Forza got second. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Astralis now, they've lost Sipex, right? Because he's off contract, I think, looking for another offer.
yeah,
They got in Lucky, who's like a 17-year-old or prodigy, which, like, he's a really good player in his regard, but Astralis is just completely fallen off a cliff, which
Yeah, they're just
sucks.
going downhill.
Yeah, like I've been an Australia supporter for fucking ages, but now just looking at this team right now, I'm just like, what the fuck has happened? It's kind of like Arsenal right now and fucking EPL how they're shitting the
talk
bed.
about
Like
them.
this is
5-0.
this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. But I don't know. Bad news bears. Expected.
Expected.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
Joe.
Not I wouldn't say a pug team, but they're like not really the most structured roster there. They're kind of just a bunch of blokes that got put together and just did
Yeah.
good things.
Yeah.
They also
That's the
don't
vibe.
have the support of an org yet either,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
would ultimately kind of fuck over a lot of things.
Yeah, that's just NACS though. Like no
Yeah.
one really looks at it these days. I don't think there's actually how many NA rosters are actually in here.
Wasn't
Like I
it
think it's just
2?
Liquid, but they're playing in EU and
Yeah.
Fury doesn't count. Complexity's basically just
Nah, Complexity's like European. It's
yeah,
just
they're
like
now
all over the
European,
place.
especially just
But
JKS.
he's more
Yeah.
Australian.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
Australian.
Hey, big ups.
I'm not counting EG as an NA team. Like they're
Well, Breeze and Obo.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but
kind
they've been in EU for ages though. Like they've been
Yeah.
over there.
This
like, they've
Ents
been out-
team, I've never. Who the fuck is on this Ents team? I've
Oh,
not
where's
been.
Ents? Oh,
Snappy,
they got
Dodo,
third.
Daicha,
They're honest-
Hades, and Spink.
They're honestly
I've
just a
never heard
bunch of
these guys.
upcomers other than Snappy. I think it's just like the
Yeah.
one veteran player and then 4 up and comers, which they seem to be doing all right, which I can
Yeah.
respect as well.
Yeah, 'cause,
yeah, they did pretty
like,
good for just complete new roster.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Hades is a god.
Hades,
Hades is a
is
god.
Hades is a god, that is true, Jaden.
Shut the fuck up.
god.
No, but like, I think Hades came from was the Krakow,
Okay.
Oh
team?
yeah.
Okay.
and like because they had a roster, they had to fill in for some other team, so then they came in, and then Hades and someone else on that team was just popping off, and everyone's like, oh holy fuck, who are these guys? And then
Yeah.
Hades got picked up by Ents because
Ents.
Alu left, and which is I think is a really good change. I feel like this Ents team is going to be top 20 no matter what, in the world, but also at the same time they're like not going to really break or like beat any good teams
Yeah.
until they get like a bit more practice.
So
'Cause
once
I don't
again,
see-
Alu was the problem.
Yeah,
Once again,
Always is.
Always.
the formula repeats itself.
yeah, because
They
what was
were-
it like that original Ents roster, and then everyone left because of Alu, and then he's like, oh, let me rebuild, and now he's gone, and now they're doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Tell you one thing I've like noticed. Where is Extremum like ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Good
They're not,
question.
like-
I don't mean to call the boys out, but they're not any good anymore. Like they're
Yeah.
really not doing as well as they should be. Like that team used
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah, they got
so-
Bentet though. That's kind of stonks.
Yeah, but is it JKS? No.
No.
Yes, no.
They
They,
they
just,
play.
they just don't do
No.
anything. Like I haven't
Nine-
seen anything from them in ages.
Wait, they
Listen,
finished
ever
9th,
ever
12th,
since
and split
ever
screen.
since Justin went to Complexity, that team has fallen right off a cliff.
Yeah,
Like,
their last
you don't
game was
even-
2 months ago to the date.
Yeah, you don't even
Yeah.
hear about them anymore.
The
This was a
split- they
team that was
finished-
like top 4 back in like I think it was the start of 2019 at the original
Yeah,
major
before
COVID.
COVID and everything.
It's just unfortunate.
They're saying
honestly.
COVID's the issue.
They
Yeah.
finished
Yeah.
9th in the
COVID is the
spring
Alu.
suite. What the fuck?
COVID is the ally.
COVID is the Alu. Alu is APOC. Anyway, just just sub APOC and get rid of APOC. Put him back in if there's a problem. Get him out again.
Don't worry, yeah, don't worry. How long until that? I shouldn't
I'm
talk
waiting.
shit about that.
After will come back as well.
Ah, true, yeah.
We said the same thing
Just
to
get the whole
Wanda.
team back.
It's like Andrew was here and he's just like, I can't be fucked knowing who's on this team anymore. I'll just register him in advance, like 2 months.
Yeah,
ahead of the track.
dude. They'll be like, can we bring in Off-New? Don't worry, man, way ahead of you. Brought him in 2 months
Oh.
ago.
Go for it.
He was just
He's already
he was just in
listed.
the
He's
roster.
already on the roster diables. Don't worry, we got you.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, I got a question. Who is the next one to go off Direwolf?
Who's the next one to leave? Savage,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Savage is
Savage
fucking.
is
Yeah.
Savage is good, but has a lot to learn.
He has
Yeah.
improved a lot. Like
Yeah.
I used to before I was banned, like he used to go like that CGM CGI, and then he got
Mm.
straight to Diables, and then seeing him, I think I played FPL with it. IPL, sorry,
IPL. Yep.
IPL the other night with him, and then I was just like, holy shit, he's quick. He's back. He's
Mm.
never
He's
left,
back on
baby.
the sticks.
He's
got
back
that-
on the
It's
sticks.
got that youthful fucking dexterity. I
Oh.
remember fucking Savage at was it IEM? Fucking
Oh,
little
yeah.
young 15-year-old kid with his dad. Fucking God bless his dad. Shout out to Savage's dad,
Yeah,
by
good
the
on
way.
him.
Yeah, fucking absolute king.
Dude,
But
he's
yeah,
so
no.
sharp. Anybody who's
I hate
young
him,
is just
Dad.
like literally.
You hate him for that.
Oh, he's a cunt. Oh, I remember having an
What, in
argument with
Twitch
him.
chat?
Oh, he was just like I remember one time, like, good on good on Savage, good on your dad for supporting you. That is fantastic if your parents are supporting you, especially when you're 15, 16. But please don't tell me the Rooster Boys are cheating in a Twitch chat because they're not fucking cheating. ASAP and fucking Nanek are just so much better than your son. I'm sorry.
They're just sharp. Just-
Daddy G is the fucking goat. What can I say?
Danny G is the goat.
I remember,
Dude,
like,
I
I remember
wanted-
he was like, oh, if I ever saw James cheating, I'd throw his computer away. Like, who the fuck says that? Hot take. Lukewarm take. Who the fuck says that?
Lukewarm.
yeah, wait.
Oh.
Shout out to Savage's dad, but also fuck you. Just kidding. We love you. We love you. I don't even know who this guy is.
I'm expecting like a really nice message when this comes out from Savage, being like, "Can you please not say that about my dad?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry." You'd probably bash the shit out of me, and it'd be legal because I'm over 18. But it was all satirical.
Oh, fucking hell. All right. Listen, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this, right? Tony, LCS game changes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk.
Love
So,
it.
this is the women's league for League of Legends,
Yep.
which I think is cool,
Is that
personally. I think it's
cosplaying
about.
involved?
Tom,
No,
please
fuck, Tom.
I had
leave the
to.
room.
Shut
had
up.
to.
I think there might be some cosplay involved.
Yeah, come
On
on
stream?
now. Yeah, on stream.
Fuck.
Just
Nah,
sneaky out.
but,
He'll have a
like-
good Christmas.
So I think what the idea is, so essentially they get 10, I think it's meant to be based off high elo, so they get like 10 high elo players, stock standard bullshit,
Yeah.
mid-league, put them together in a server. Over 2 weeks, these players will experience life as a pro playing daily scrims with professional coaches, analysts for VOD reviews. Basically, at the end, they play best of 5 and see who wins. So it's I think it's more of like a academy type of project. I think more so than I guess like a
Yeah.
dedicated league for women per se.
Yeah.
That's
I
kinda
think
cool.
I think it's actually a good idea to actually like try to get more women into League of Legends and create a league maybe down the track. And it's also really good content, really good marketing, and it branches out to like different audiences because it appeals to the male audience of League of Legends because they still have the coaches, they have the games and all that kind of backstory, the production. Then also compare like go to the more female side where people might be a little bit too scared to actually get involved and like this is helping them like breach that gap and actually join.
I think it's really good LCS wise because I believe fucking ages ago, I think this is like when Renegades had a LCS slot before it became all. I think it was still franchised, but it wasn't as big. There used to be, I believe, a female player on the Renegades roster, Remy. I think she's deceased now. Rest in peace to her. But yeah, that was like the big that was the big thing at the time. It's like, oh, there's a female player playing in LCS, like actually doing well as well. Like she was a really good support player. Fucking God Thresh.
The thing is, as well with this, you have to be 13 or older. Which is still, like, you get the kids in there as well.
Yeah, 13's pretty young as well. So
I was thinking like a
Yeah.
16. Like I was thinking like they'd make it 16 plus. So like if there's like those female prodigies which are like in Challenger and 15, like unlucky, but it's very inclusive. Like very
so
very.
it's a full 2-week event as well. So 2 week. If you're a 13-year-old who gets to, I guess, like you're a really good league player and you get to live as a pro for 2 weeks, and especially with scrimmages and stuff against pro teams, I think that's awesome. Honestly, for a
that'd be
kid as
pretty
well.
nice, to be honest.
Yeah, because especially I guess in NA and like it's only for NA in Canada as well. So having that opportunity, I guess, for people to develop further, because that could leak into the main LCS academy leagues and maybe even the actual LCS league itself. So I think that's really cool because there's not many women's leagues around. Like we've touched on in previous weeks, like in AU at least, there's only one real prominent league, which is the XP Esports League for the Siege events, at least at the moment. And Order's done bits and pieces as well regarding Valorant and such also. But yeah, I think it's a good thing because I think women's esports in the future is just going to keep growing personally because it is starting to get up there pretty well.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, you go, Fogus.
I was gonna say it's also like very inclusive for like all the women. So like they sort of like, even though like there's a bit of shit talk with like women in esports because like there's those toxic diamond that yell at people, and they're like.
You could have just said that's a weird way of saying virgins, Jaden. Come on.
Tony, bleep the R word. Tony, gotta bleep the R word.
Fuck, I gotta bleep something now. God damn.
Oh, nice one, Aiden.
Yeah, nice one, okay.
fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I'm making your job harder.
Tony's actually got to edit now, so he
Note
is
it down,
screwed.
Tom. Note it down. Note it down.
No, I've got the timestamp. I've got the timestamp.
What is it? 40 minutes? Yeah, she'll be right.
Around that.
But no, it's very inclusive. Like if they ever feel like shit, then they at least have like a growing women's league, especially with the what's going to be called WLCS or something. LCS, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it the women's LCS. Like that's sick. Like there's nothing else other than that and Lenovo, which Sam admins, which is like main prominent.
yeah, Lenovo is getting a lot better now as well. Like when I first started, there was only like 3 teams if we were lucky. Now there's usually like 7 or 8, like constant, way better.
Yeah, like what I was gonna say was with obviously the former LCS player Remilia, that's who it was. She played for Renegades and FlyQuest.
Yeah.
But she also opened the door for transgenders as well.
True.
So she was the first transgender athlete for League of Legends. So I'm surprised with saying that we don't see more women actually competing in games such as MOBAs on the pro level along with men. I'm surprised it's not mixed now that door has been opened, but obviously it's been shut since her death, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Yeah, no, I think the Valkyries thing is really good. I've been watching a few games here or there, like keeping up to date. And also like some of the female teams are getting involved in, I believe, LPLA. There's I believe Cute Cactus Friends. There's a few other rosters I can't really remember, but yeah, Cute Cactus Friends is the main one that comes to mind. Yeah, it's always good to see women getting involved.
Yeah, it's good. I'm seeing it a lot more as well. Like you just said, LPLA. Like back in the day, I remember there was like maybe 1 or 2 max girl teams that played, and I remember Carnage got to Evolution as well. But ever since then, I haven't really seen much. But it seems like women esports are actually like properly getting up. Why am I just seeing a wee poo poo on the document get That just threw me off so bad.
There was only like one league back then because I remember we had like the LPL Pro Female League for like a really small period of time.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
Personally, I loved that because I remember I had to cast the grand finals as a rerun on the Twitch account while all the girls were in the chat going, "Oh my god, I got
Oh.
this kill!" And I'm just like there with Matt going, "Why the fuck are we doing this?"
Yeah,
like-
oh, that was
dumb.
that one.
Oh
I've been
no,
trying to do it live,
Joe.
but we couldn't.
That's one that I'd love to forget about, but
Yeah.
it's like, God, oh fuck,
She absolutely blundered. Oh no,
no,
Joe.
Joe.
I love that meme so much.
It's top tier.
It's honestly one of the best things I've seen. I think that either that or the Matsy Pog is just two of the best things I've seen.
Oh,
for a
the
while.
fucking Matsy
It's-
I'll chuck
some of
that
the
gif up
best
on
shit.
stream right now. Fucking.
It's- you know, Tony, last episode you said you put fire in your hands. So all I saw in the last episode was you literally just moving your hands, just going like that constantly, and there's nothing coming from it.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
just-
look, I
you're
got
like-
lazy. I got fucking lazy. Alright, I was not
Wait.
putting explosion.
Edit something right here, please.
Just a photo of just a photo of
anything.
James's, just James's
Anything you
face.
want. Yeah.
Alright, I got you.
Thank you.
Timestamp that one, Tom.
Unicorn right here. I want a
Blood
unicorn right here.
Alright, I got you. Fuck. You're really making me work for my money in this fucking editing, aren't you?
All right,
Oh, yeah.
listen. So, do you guys know about the NRG stuff that's happened recently?
No
So,
idea.
okay, so for context, now, Tom, how do you pronounce it? Is it HAMLINZ and DAEQUAN?
All right,
Is
so
it
DAEQUAN and
DAEQUAN.
HAMLINZ, former TSM members who went through some serious shit together, and they've tweeted 6 times in most probably 14 months. They just
Yep.
disappeared. They were pro Fortnite players, signed TSM. They were
With
They were
me.
like a trio. They
yeah,
were with
they're
Myth.
with Myth inside the house, and basically, I would say they're mostly the two of the best content creators come out of Fortnite. They're energetic, they're funny, and basically, they're fucking back with NRG in the Foom house, and
So,
this shit great.
so
Shit, bro.
basically, the announcement for them, basically, NRG paid for a billboard to be up in, I think it was Los Angeles, where
Yeah.
basically
The
there was a
main strip.
24-hour video camera footage that was displayed on a stream for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I think it was on the 23rd hour. A bunch of guys in like balaclavas, basically in NRG merch, walked up to the camera, smacked the camera, and yelled into it, "We're back, baby," or some shit like that. And then
With
they launched
Thuman
the
or something like
announcement.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
The announcement itself
That was
was
cool.
probably, I think it's the biggest content creator announcement that has ever actually like hit the feed of Twitter. Like there was so much shit. I think it was even bigger than Shroud's, actually, weirdly enough, to originally put it into perspective. But like the amount of hype behind these guys is fucking absurd.
Yeah,
oh,
they
it's
tweeted
fucking great.
They tweeted eye emojis and got like fucking almost 100k just off the eye emoji alone.
Yeah.
like fucking hell.
NRG's bait tweet saying for the launch video got 142k likes on it. The follow up with the blokes and the balaclavas got 30k on it.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. That's nuts.
Yeah,
Dang.
like you disappear for 14 months, you come back, you crack things off with NRG. I think you're doing well. Myth's over in the corner crying because he doesn't get to see the boys anymore. But
He lives in LA though.
Yeah, he's close
He
to
lives
me.
in
Yeah.
LA. He's not that
okay,
far
yeah,
from them.
Hamlin's tweet got 278,000 likes on it just for the eyes.
Yeah,
Yep.
damn.
No, the house is beautiful too. Like holy fuck.
That's
I
a,
think
that's
it's
a
like
fortress.
It's like a $23 million.
Yeah, it'd
I
have to
know.
be. It'd fucking have to be.
It's
The way it's
absurd.
fucking set up, holy shit, dude.
It's not even
It'd
a
have to
mansion.
be.
It's a whole estate that they've got.
That's insane.
Yeah, there's 10 other content creators living with them, and
10?
they're all
Is it 10?
like they're on crack. Honestly, like they're
Well, they're-
energetic as
They're all
fuck.
funny cunts. They're all
Yeah.
funny cunts.
And
Like,
I like the idea that they're trying to build them up to. Like, these guys that they've got with them are also like pretty new to content creation, and they're like, mentoring them, and like they're all working together
Yeah,
to like better themselves as a whole. It's fucking
Yeah,
sick.
being surrounded by it would like teach you so many things, and it would just make you way more motivated to actually do it as well.
Mm.
yeah. And I think a few of them, like one was a former Smash pro,
Yeah,
I think, and
They're,
he disappeared for 6 months or something as well. Like just went on hiatus, never came back to Smash, and then he was sitting there in the video
yeah.
playing Smash. And they're like, what the fuck? Everyone was like, what the fuck in the comments?
Hello.
Yeah, like, who
Hello?
are you?
What's this
You
guy doing?
alive?
That was I think it was Philly.
Yeah, I think it was Philly. Yeah.
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you got the money, NRG, and you want to do this, fucking props to you. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
like
That
this
was
is.
hype.
I reckon this is probably going to be like a very big stint of where these boys are just going to ramp up the NRG content as well. As
Mm.
they're insane. Ugh, like they're on crack. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
NRG are feeding them, but fuck it. If it works, it works.
Exactly.
Fiend gave him the spoon.
J Fuel. Fucking.
Don't even think
God.
sponsored by fucking G Fuel.
Shit.
Yeah, we gotta talk. We
They're
gotta
They're a
talk about
competitor's
them.
phase, Tony. What do you want about?
Fuck.
Yeah.
True.
Fucking hell, Tony.
It's all that glitch energy.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Yep.
We're not even partnered by them anymore.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Your gamer subs, you out there?
Hey yo.
Your gamer
Uh,
subs.
Game of subs. What's up?
No, Rogue Energy. Am I right, Jade?
You know, Tony. Speaking of FaZe,
Mm.
what the fuck did they do recently?
God.
So they put up a tweet that
Oh.
was like some legal fucking let's join FaZe for 24 hours. They signed over 90,000 people off a tweet for 24 hours. Now, my thoughts on this: how many people are going to apply for verification saying they're in FaZe?
A lot.
'Cause, yeah,
Ugh.
I reckon that would break the system personally.
If you found it difficult getting verified, now look at all these FaZe guys. They're gonna get it. Like they're gonna make your process even more difficult. Like, is Fury even verified
Oh.
yet?
Nah.
No,
Nah.
I've tried like
Yeah.
9 times. And
You're
been
like-
denied every single time. Still my fucking head in.
I've applied for verification. Don't know how it's gonna go.
I mean, you
Yeah.
should because you're in order and they're
Yeah,
verified.
that's how I'm
That's
trying
how
to
it
get
works.
That'd be it. That'd be it. Get the link in.
We could try. We could try.
Is it easier for an individual to get verified versus like a company like Fury?
No. So
think
if you provide
companies
enough
will.
detail, listen, for the amount of events that we've qualified for, I'm not even like. I think if we qualify for a PUBG event at the end of the year, we should. 'Cause
Yeah.
The fucking.
that'd be nice for once,
Yeah.
actually qualifying for something. Imagine.
Um,
I know, right? Imagine we're fully vaccinated and we can go
Oh.
to it.
oh,
Dude,
Oh,
that's a wet
The
dream.
that's too good.
The
Oh
only
my
only
God.
O's hope would be Fury PUBG going to an international event for 3 months. Imagine.
Hey,
I
we
love
still
that.
got LCQ. Still got LC. Hey yo.
That's if they can get out of the country, all right? Settle down.
Yeah,
Also
look.
with VCT, that's if they can get out of the fucking country.
hey,
all right?
I know
Yeah.
a guy who has a boat.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude, let's just get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
we just fucking jetted across the.
The
Fuck.
country started with convicts from the UK. Let's go back.
Exactly.
Get us-
Get on the
Get
link
us
and
out.
ship it in.
Honestly, I think
£10 one.
what we should do is send everyone from New South Wales to the UK and we just stay here.
Hey, yo, what
No,
the
no, no.
fuck?
Please, man.
Nah,
I'm
nah,
not
what we
part of
do-
the problem.
Nah, I've got the solution. We get a fucking giant laser and we cut out the border. And we just push them off into the ocean.
Yeah, I
We just
like
push
it.
them off.
Send it to New Zealand.
Can you just
Nah,
like
nah,
cut around Sydney,
That had it
Newcastle?
good too long. Just fucking send it over there.
Nah, we wouldn't even
Can you
send it
just
to New
cut out?
Zealand.
Can you just cut out Sydney and just push there?
Yeah.
Everywhere else stays.
No, we'll do one better. We'll send it to Thailand. So, you know, then at least we can actually qualify and not get fucked
Oh,
over in the long run.
Bro.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's like
Yeah,
Jimmy.
Oh, God.
Man.
that ESL game that they played where they got flogged by Exto during the league.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
we
boys-
don't talk about it.
Hey, no,
boys
big-
were-
Big
the
up
boys
Soren.
was, Jimmy was so like he was done.
He looked it. He looked it on the stream. He like had his head in his hands at one point. Like half time. I was like, oh, poor Jimmy, man. This fuck.
The thing is with us, I don't care if they lose as long as you know they provide me something. And honestly, Jimmy with his headset, his hand banging on his desk, I think that's good enough for me. Honestly, I'll take that any day of the week.
Oh.
Yeah, EXO gave him a fucking slapping. Holy.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. I didn't expect that at all. I thought Fury were gonna win.
Yeah, it
I
was
thought it'd be a lot closer. I always thought Extra were gonna win. I was thinking like, oh, maybe like a 16-13, 16-12, maybe even 16-14, like if they win an eco, but 16-3,
Ugh.
that's fine.
Rough.
Listen, we got Cog next, and fuck me, Dad, if we don't win that, I'm gonna be a little bit paranoid.
You're gonna be
Paranoid.
DM straight away, Jimmy. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm
Hey,
leaving.
KO's
But
the goat, mate. The KO's the goat.
Kalen is the goat. Kalen
I
is the
love
goat. Lovely boy. Lovely
Oh
boy.
yeah, do or die. Fury versus caught off guard. 4 days, 4 hours. So it comes to
Fuck.
So yeah, if I don't rock up to work the next day, you know what happened.
File a
um,
missing persons report. That's all.
He's
I'm
got too
hearing.
many bottles of wine.
Too many bottles of wine.
wine party.
Yeah.
Oh shit! But listen. Let's talk about something really nice. You know, something nice, some good things. Rowan. That's all I gotta say.
Yes.
Rowan.
Up
So
the magnet.
I said
Fucking
this
king.
before. He got bullied 3 years ago by all the fucking idiots in the
Yeah.
scene for having a disease. Now he's a silver
Disease.
Olympic Paralympian.
Gold.
And gold. I mean,
Sorry,
a
not
gold
not
medalist.
disease.
Disability.
Disability. Sorry, my mistake.
You fucking
Um,
nonce.
I'm not a nonce. I just didn't know the fucking
you're a
word
nonce.
for it.
You're a
You're a
nonce.
Shut the
nonce.
fuck up.
You're a
Shut the
nonce.
fuck
Not the
up.
word.
You're a nonce.
Tony can edit that out.
No, that's staying in. That's going on the
Said
TikTok.
it.
You're a nonce.
It's going on the Twitter, innit?
All right, settle down. That's why.
It's going on the TikTok too.
No,
Joe
he's
fucks up.
Fucking hashtag cancel quick draw.
fuck's sake. But yeah,
Hashtag
like,
free
listen,
floggers as well.
Just
Like,
disability
from-
to make bread. Haha.
Oh.
Oh my
Fuck.
god. Listen,
Disability
from
to get a gold and a silver. Haha.
Oh my god.
I forgot who it was all those years ago that used to just bully him constantly about stuff. Like I remember back when he was playing in conformity when he
Dude,
used to get
people were
harassed a
horrible.
shitload.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a massive fuck you, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Standing on the stage, hey guys, I got a gold. Go
Dude, the
fuck
fucking
Yeah.
vouchers on that
Fucking
tweet.
gold.
The fucking
gold.
vouchers on that tweet too. The 7 fucking news tweet. Holy
Yeah, 'cause
shit.
what- I love how we all just did it. Like it wasn't even just players, also all the orgs as well. Like,
Yeah.
we're all just fucking going for it.
Fucking vouch.
The normies were confused.
Yeah, the 7 year.
All the normies.
I forgot. Rowan's dad texted him saying, "What is
Yeah,
a
like,
vouch?"
what is
what is it? What is the poggers?
It's like
Uh,
that's
Uh,
ridiculous. I don't know
I
if he
hope
has
so.
any more events though.
I don't
Nah,
know. I think
I
he said he
get
had the
them all.
2.
yeah, I
He
think
should
he's
be-
done.
If he's done 2, he should be coming straight home now.
Yeah, I
So-
think he'll be coming home soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, props
Dude.
to him though. Like the man, I think he left playing Valorant as well to do that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
moral of the story, kids, esports is not for everyone.
Yep.
Don't be an esports, go be an Olympian. Pretty well.
Yes.
Yep,
Stop playing games.
That's what me and Fogg are doing now that we've gotten our bands. We've been training really, really
Can't wait to
hard.
see. I can't wait to see Foggers in the high jump in 3 years time.
Oh,
Foggers is gonna be in weightlifting,
I
mate.
have some legs on. You know, I would lift my leg up, but I don't have pants on at the moment. But like, I have some
fuck's sake.
fucking mighty.
We
Why
can
don't we-
blur it.
Straight up, all of our guests just don't wear pants.
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about it.
there's where it pits.
Bands on.
I'm hungover, okay?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
He can't find his pants.
Pants down.
Ah.
My pants are down.
Pants it out.
Ah,
Yo, he said it
yes.
on
Okay, wait,
fucking
wait,
interview
I'm
too.
I'm not gonna lie. Magnetbrian, this is for you. I'm pulling my pants down.
Oh, God bless. Yep. Pants
Oh,
down.
okay,
Alright,
pants
someone
again.
play the Eagle Rock.
Oh, shit.
That's playing.
I will not stand up, and if my roommate walks in, she's going to have quite a sight.
Yeah, she's like, why is there 4 guys on your screen and you have no pants on?
Don't question it. Just pull down your pants and get out.
Fucking pants down for the boys.
Either you join in or you leave.
Yeah, it's one of us.
Fuck.
We don't like Chelsea. She said my nipples look sad.
Oh, what the fuck?
How did nipples look sad?
I don't know.
You've just got a sad nip.
It's
The fucking droopy.
Don't hate me, just hate
It's
yourself.
fucking.
I'm genuinely confused. What the fuck?
I don't know, but like, she told Jane whose nipples do look sad.
Is she
Fuck
alright?
up.
Yeah, is she
That,
alright?
there's a violation.
It's okay, Jane. I think your nipples look beautiful.
Yeah.
Pepperoni and all, mate.
You've got great nips, Jade. Honestly.
Ah, you beautiful bastard.
Anyone would be lucky to see them.
Mm.
I'd be lucky to suck on. What do you mean?
True.
Real talk, my legs are actually fucking freezing.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm pulling up my pants.
Up the Magnetbrian though. He's a
No, yeah, but let's go back to
Yeah.
the topic. Up the brain.
I think what made it more wholesome is he put something up on, I think, fuck, when was it?
Was it Twitter?
Mitch.
'Cause I think I saw what you're talking about.
Yeah, I need to try to find it because I remember
Wait,
Yeah,
tweeted
it's
good
pinned.
footy as well.
it's pinned. So
Yeah,
yeah, so basically there was one woman, a mother, who messaged me saying that after watching my race, her son, who has cerebral palsy and an intellectual impairment, wanted to ride a bike for the first time and said, "If Rowan can do it, I can do it too."
Oh,
That's so
Well,
wholesome.
That's fucking wholesome, man.
Aw.
God damn.
That ain't the heat. That's the love.
That's the
Yeah.
fuck.
That's the love.
Fucking love.
Mm.
Good on him though. That's fucking like,
Ugh.
oh,
Insane.
insane.
Yeah,
I
if-
remember
Yeah.
what was it? I think 2SBS Luther. I think he
Mm.
said something like there's people going around like you know those motivational speakers at high school and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like apparently they were going around and like using Magnetbrian Rowan as a face, being like, well, he has a disability and he can do whatever, like, and he's doing this sort of shit. Like this was like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was 2SBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like if Rowan can do it, like it's just like, and he's going through some stuff that people are fortunate not to, and he's doing perfectly fine. And it was just like a motivational thing, and they're like using his face.
God bless.
If only they knew
think-
he was a fucking virgin in the esports realm.
Hey,
I think
if-
One of the funny things that came from this is like, or is it? I couldn't tell you the amount of times that I've cried at my phone because of how the amazing messages I've received. And then there's just a photo of someone saying "pee pee poo poo, bro. I'm currently pooping. What the fuck?" It's like,
fuck
You meet
it,
some weird people in esports, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, look at Tony.
yeah, that's me.
Nah, Tony's
Neither does.
lovely.
Thank you,
Listen,
Steve. Thank
they might be weird, but they're funny cunts. That's the main.
you.
At
Yeah,
least you can have a laugh
exactly. They
about it.
provide good content.
Oh yeah.
It's always funny, but you know, Ron's done well for himself. I reckon. Stay the fuck out of esports, man. Keep doing you. You know, keep doing your thing. Like he's done
Exactly.
well.
Keep
If he
slamming
comes back to Valorant and doesn't keep doing his thing, I'm going to
If
be
he comes-
slightly disappointed.
back to Valorant and goes to like overseas.
Do it.
life's done.
Go it.
Life's insane.
No, I was gonna
Like-
say, ton of the Valorant community got around it too. Like it was all on the fucking Valor news, like all the
Yeah.
fucking like big news articles and shit like
Yeah.
that for like NA esports were like covering it. They're like, former Valorant pro Magnetbrian wins gold, and it's just like, God bless, fucking God bless.
There
I
is a
think
God.
Ducky runs that Twitter account, that Valor one.
Yeah, yeah.
The Dixoto. Yeah, the one under Dixoto, but yeah. Apparently, what's it called? I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
He's cooked,
It's-
mate.
it's-
He's
I lost my
cooked.
train of thought.
Dude,
I
choked
lost my
it.
train of thought. I was gonna say something, and then I was like, oh wait, no, I forgot.
Ah, fuck.
Nice.
It was bad, man.
Nice.
Good chat.
You
Good
left
chat.
me
Good
going on the
footy.
dance floor last night.
Play on, play on.
Good footy.
Funny.
Anytime you forget like what you're saying, say good footy.
It's
Oh.
on go. But yeah, no, big ups. I
We round it
suppose we,
out, Tony?
yeah, we should round it out. I reckon we've been chatting for a bit, so we'll go to our lovely section at the end of the podcast, the hotspot. Of course, I'm gonna explain it for all of y'all that don't know. The hotspot is our lovely highlights of the week and lowlights of the week. Of course, your hot and your low.
Hot and cold.
Hot and cold, yeah.
Hot and cold, flop or
And it
not.
doesn't have to just be esports. It can be
It
anything.
can
in
literally
general.
be anything.
Like
Also,
it could
the
be
guests-
Fogger's
the guests
got
go
out of
first.
bed.
This- Fog is actually
Okay.
rocking up today.
Mm.
Was
That
properly-
was the
I'll-
highlight of the day.
20
yes.
minutes before this, I was doing a tacky. I was just like, I am making it by 12. I got here at like what 12:03. But hey, I'm fashionably late. You know, 3 minutes.
You've
that's
been here
fast.
for an hour.
Yeah.
We respect it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
haven't lost your shit, which is the main thing.
Oh,
It's all good. But you know, the
Right.
guests always start first because Tony found out last week that we actually like to be nice here. So
Okay,
Um,
Jaden, please take it away.
Mm.
I'll take it away. I feel like the universal hot is going to be the Magnetbrian one. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
everyone's going to
okay.
say that. But like other than that, like that's the fucking you know, that's the good shit. But other than that, I reckon the highlights. To be honest, like I'm gonna be a bit out there and say the highlight is the heroic Hunden situation because that's kind of funny. Like all the memes that have come out after it is just fantastic to watch, and I love like seeing like the downfall of a stupid fucking scumbag. Like,
that's fair.
like
Nice.
how many chances do you want to be given just to fuck it over? And then like afterwards, he's like, "Oh yeah, everyone knew about it, by the way. Everyone knew I was cheating."
Yeah, he's like, dude, I don't care anymore. Fuck it, I'll bring you
Good
down.
players. He's like the 6'9" of esports.
He's a snitch. He's a fucking
He's a
snitch.
snitch. Snitches get stitches.
Mm.
Yeah. And also his girlfriend unfollowed me on Twitter, which is a bit shameful.
Oh,
Fuck.
really?
Yeah, because I didn't follow her back, so she unfollowed me.
Oh, dude, I'm talking to her in my DM.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Nice.
Yeah.
The low light, I'm not too sure. Like I was thinking mainly me right now because I'm feeling like shit. Probably like me personally because I'm not too sure of like how the esports world is, but like, and I'm not really a part of like that DAEQUAN and HAMLINZ. Like it was kind of hype to see like everyone get around it, but also I'm not a fan because I'm not a fan of them. So like that's my low light. Oh no, Frag
That's fair.
Empire. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
Just on that note, if anyone is still listening from who wants interest in that, we're doing a full like investigation next episode regarding everything there. So
Be a long one.
stay tuned. It's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a very fucking long one.
Yeah.
All right, Sam.
Sam?
Okay, low light is another week in lockdown.
Yep.
Yep, I think we've hit over 200 something days from Melbourne, like all up. Getting closer and closer to a whole year in lockdown. Love it.
Mm.
Highlight. Actually, this could be classified as a low light or a highlight. ESIC actually messaging me and Jaden back again. I
Let's
don't know if
go.
it's good or not. I kind of wanted to just fuck off.
Let's go. Free foggers.
But, yeah,
Hashtag.
also highlight definitely the Magnetbrian Rowan winning gold and silver. That is just like literally insane.
Mm.
I can't even comprehend that.
The fucking big dub.
Damn.
Ugh. All right,
Right.
Tom.
Tom.
Ah, yeah. Hang on. I was reading something. Sorry, I was reading this. I was like, how many COVID cases in New South Wales get today, by the way? I was like,
1,236.
yeah. So,
Hey, breaking
So-
records. Let's go, Tony.
fucking gonna have to start calling them Port Adelaide because fucking hell, they're breaking records.
Uh,
My highlight, I'm gonna go opposite to what like, everyone thinks. I'm gonna say the NRG, DAEQUAN and HAMLINZ coming back, just because I know their content and I know what they're like. And seeing people have come back from the depths of hell, the darkest place anyone could be mentally and in that sort of play, come back being the way that they were, that's huge. My low light is actually going to be G2. In the
Fair
Pro
enough.
League. In the Pro League, he's going to be G2.
G2.
Yeah, what the fuck? Straight up, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Straight up, what the
That don't look right to me. That ain't the G2 way.
Someone
That's
call ESIC.
yeah.
What do you mean it's not the G2 way? It is the G2 way.
I mean,
That's how they get all their media interactions from
well,
losing.
I know Carlos sent out that fucking email during the week, and that was fucking brilliant. Seeing the release of that, telling that we'll be back and fuck everyone basically. But yeah, those are my highs and lows. So yeah,
Mm.
Mr. Basso, you're up.
Cool. I'll cop it. Other than I guess Rowan doing his thing, I'm probably gonna go along the lines and go with the LCS game changes. I think that's a pretty good thing for a lot of women in the scene as well. To at least develop as well as kids. I think that could be something really good for the future if they keep going with it. The negative, I'm instantly going to go FaZe signing 90,000 people because that gives every 10-year-old child the opportunity to say join FaZe and completely ego everyone else. On a side note, props to Carlos for tweeting, "I've joined FaZe. Who wants to be a part of my next scam?"
Yeah,
Bang
I
a
saw
tweet.
Oh,
that.
Absolute banger. But yeah, I reckon I fucking hate FaZe as a brand. Honestly, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't like them at the moment.
Fuck thanks.
Fuck
Hey.
FaZe.
Face down.
Fuck FaZe.
Yeah, FaZe. What, fucking-
Face
How do you ever
FaZe
get
down?
FaZe it down? Fuck it, FaZe down.
Face down.
Something you just like
Have
make
to
an
full
L.
on, like,
like an,
twist
that like
your
an
hand.
L.
Yes.
Free my boy Tico. He didn't do anything wrong.
Free money. Amen. All right. Well, I guess I'm fucking last up to the plate. Big ups, Rowan, of course, again. Other than that, I think, as Bones said, the NRG content creating thing was absolutely sick. It's always good to see people come back that you haven't seen for a while. and really come back with a very positive mental after being down so bad for so long. And as well, it really ups the bar, I guess, for anyone else that's looking to sign big content creators in the future. Because NRG, fuck, that was sick. Like getting a billboard, streaming that shit for 24 hours. Like there was so much hype built around that. That was absolutely fucking big ups. But yeah, the L for me for this week, it's FaZe Clan. I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's, like I looked at it on my Twitter and like Joe fucking messaged me. He's like, have you seen this? I was like, no, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is this? Why has this been
Did any of you guys
tweeted?
join FaZe?
Unfortunately, I didn't. I missed the memo.
I didn't either. Really missed out on that one.
I saw
There's
Yish. I
Who the
think
fuck's-
Yish.
Who the fuck's
links-
typing in the document? Have you seen the news? Heard Tony looks like Casper the Ghost. Heard Tony. What the fuck? It's what are you doing?
I dropped the vouch. I dropped the vouch. All right, we're getting off track. But yeah, no, big L for FaZe Clan. The fucking ESIC shit. Yeah, fuck ESIC. Amen.
Woo!
Fuck ASIC unless I get
Come
these
get
two
us, Mr.
unbanned.
Lawyer. Come talk to
True.
us.
Mm.
I can't even fulfill my capabilities as a sanctioned member.
Fuck. Disappointed, folks. Disappointed.
Oh,
I can't
Oh.
even I can't even shit on Moe's team. Fuck.
I mean, you can.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Jaden, we can. We can. I can. The one good thing, no longer LPL. I can shit on whoever I want.
Fucking fire
Only on
shots
Twitter.
left and right.
Only on Twitter. Like I like Bogey. Like I don't know the rest of them. Like I've
Hmm.
played specific Spoogaga. Like
Good for you.
in FPL like a couple of times. So he's a
IPL. IPL.
Yeah, come on, Jaden.
Come on.
Sorry.
Fuck's
IPL,
sake, man.
IPLC. So he's a good. kid.
Shui's a decent
Um,
bloke, alright? Don't give him shit.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
So I
decent
don't
bloke.
know the
I
rest
think
of them.
Actually,
So I always feel bad when I like shit talk them, like especially like to Bogey because I think Bogey's gonna take it offensively, and I'm like, bro, him and I've fucking spent $80 on 2 jugs of spirits, and like he's the goat. I remember having a conversation with his mum because he FaceTimed during the club.
What a king! What a king!
Yeah, was she a MILF?
Oh.
Because that just don't make any sense to me. Like, what the fuck's he doing? Like, trying to set you up? Like, what?
No,
Just having a
Quick
chat.
phone call. Yeah, quick
Yeah,
phone call with
here,
mum.
talk to my mum.
No, I think because like we were all fucked up and then we were like just dancing in the club and he just FaceTimed his mum. It was fantastic. I can't even
that
answer
there?
that. Did she? Okay, but yeah, it was at the karaoke joint.
Yeah.
Because
Yes, I was
talking,
there.
because I was talking
I
to
worked the
Jordy's
next
mum.
morning.
I was talking to Jordy's mum and I was like, "Is this Jordy's address? Is this the correct?"
And you were
address?"
flirting with Geordie's mum.
He was. He
You're
was.
you're like,
flirting.
oh, thank you, you're lovely.
Foggers dedicated MILF hunter right here.
Yeah, MILF Hunter
Here.
69.
Any MILFs out there at Foggers on Twitter?
Foggers CS.
Foggers, wait, is it Foggers?
Wow, what's the mums on
No, it's
Twitter?
Os.
Oh, it's
Foggers
okay.
Os.
There's a few mums on Twitter, Jaden, you could hit up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot.
Mate, you're 6'5".
It's
Come on now.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Sam, who's the hottest esports MILF out there? Go.
I don't know.
Fuck.
If there's
yeah.
a place to say it, it's probably
Dude, I'm
not
just
here.
trying to think about it. Will I get in trouble by order if I say any milk want to hit up my boy Jaden? Nah.
Nah, go for it. Tweet it out right now. I guess something we didn't touch on, the Jules tweet, everyone's getting around that recently. Big ups to Foggers, that fucking retweet was king. Fucking big dubs. Yeah. It was a little out of place. It was very lukewarm. I'm not gonna lie. Jules probably not the time to tweet something like that, or probably not the right wording either. I liked some of the replies that came from. I think someone pointed out that AdStar's really Pacific Donga was like, oh yeah, AdStar's got a ton of potential. Which I definitely see. I haven't seen him on too many big teams recently, which kind of sucks.
All you need is a Nigerian prince, and you can play well in CS.
Yeah.
That's basically what he's saying.
Did you see like the tweet where Toby was like, list some names, and then he replied with like 6 names?
Oh yeah, and
like-
half of them
Yeah,
were just like, what the
I'm
fuck?
I'm trying to find that right now. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
here we
I
go.
was,
Here we
I
go.
was so tempted to
Super
reply saying, like,
Shuckers, Jinxie, Pearl Jack, TTV, Night Raid.
no, Raid's the only one with potential on that list.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
haven't
I'd
seen.
say-
I haven't
You
seen
said,
Pearl
you said
playing
Pearl
fucking
Jack?
ages.
Oh no, dude. Fucking
Dude,
Pearl.
everyone in the comments is just laughing, going ha 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 ha.
Yes.
That Super kid is the only, like, he can fucking shoot a shot, but he's like a 2018 Foggers brain. He's fucking dumb as dog shit. Like, but he's like really quick and a really nice kid. So like, he knows how to shoot a shot. And
Jay, we need
Night
to
Raid's
get
the
back
only
in
one there.
RPL soon.
You want to cue?
Fuck. Okay, yo. Hey, yo.
But yeah, like Night Raid, big. I reckon Night Raid's the next big thing. He's just
Mm.
I
Night
think
Raid is good. Night Raid is good.
he's really good. I told him I was like, pick Cynical, and I'll replace Cynical or Thriller, and then he just like ha ha ha, and I'm like, oh.
Fuck.
please don't
Fuck.
me.
That hurt.
And they beat Fury. If Foggers, he could have beaten Fury again.
Again.
Fucking.
I'll accept
I
it.
feel like
I'll accept
feel
it.
like
That game was horrible.
I feel like it's justified because I always used to give Jimmy shit all the time. But how do you
Still
lose
give
to
Jimmy.
Foggers
I give
now?
Jimmy shit. You give Jimmy shit. Like,
How do you lose to Foggers?
How do you lose to Foggers, Falcon, Fragger, OPZ, and Madness KG just before he goes back to China?
What the fuck?
What is Manus KG back in China?
Yeah, Bowen's back in China.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
man.
I love that man.
Big ups. But
I
yeah.
am in.
Oh, supposed to we wrap it. Should we fuck?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we
Yeah.
just went on a 10-minute tangent after we're meant to finish it. But you know what?
Oh
We'll
well.
take
Yeah.
that.
Oh well.
About,
It is
about
what
10
it
minutes,
is.
yeah.
We like that, but you know, I guess just before we finish, again, just as a disclosure, if anyone wants to tune in for the 2-3 hour episode we're going to be doing, by the time this is
The
uploaded,
whole movie. Joe.
there's a whole movie.
Hold
It's a
on.
whole-
I never agreed to 2 hours.
Dude, I'm gonna be fucking watching Cars on the second monitor while you guys talk.
Yeah, I'm
How
gonna-
much are you owed? Oh, Lightning McQueen.
Wow.
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 Fuck.
It probably won't come
Ka-chow.
out, but I guess when this episode comes out, I think it's like the next
Yeah.
week. I think we're doing it.
I don't fucking know. You're organizing it.
I don't know. It's a Friday upload, but we're going to stream it probably on like midweek or something. But you know, Tony, close us out.
Yeah, boys, this has been Bring the Heat episode number 7, and of course with our gracious guest Tham and Foggers. Of course, you can check him out on Twitter. Any MILFs looking to hit up Foggers line at FoggersOCE on Twitter as well. Any hate need to be directed in any direction, of course, at QuickDraw with a 1 and an underscore.
I'm
He
actually
loves
going to
read-
redirect it this week to ESIC.
Okay, yeah, no,
Well,
I've set it to fucking ESIC then.
Yeah.
Hold up, let me get ESIC's Twitter up real quick.
Just real quick disclosure. This is not sponsored by ESIC. Just fuck them.
Yeah,
ESIC
yeah.
_ official on Twitter.
Yep,
Legally
all
speaking,
capitals.
I am not associated and
I'm
not
not-
affiliated. with
None of
the
us are associated with them
I
whatsoever.
am not affiliated with them, but please all
But-
hashtag them.
Please, go nuts.
Except Steven.
Except Steven,
Yeah,
we love
leave Steven
Steven.
alone. leave
Steven's a
Steven alone.
homie.
Leave Steven alone.
Shouts to Steven if you're somehow watching this. I don't know if you will. But yeah, this has been Bring the Heat episode 7, and we'll be back next week to talk.
Tony, what about some last plugs? You guys have
Oh,
anyone?
fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, any last minute plugs?
I'd like to plug.
Come on, you know you want
my
to do
Mum,
mum,
it.
Water.
Come
my
on,
dad
Sam.
for giving
Come
me
on,
birth.
Sam. You know you want to do it. Come on.
I'd
Come
like
on.
to plug the Ian T. Smith, a Bristol lawyer, for being an arsehole. I'd like
This
to
is his
plug
pants.
Stephen Knightley. Anybody else who I'd like to plug?
You know you want to plug him. You know you want to
Hunden's
plug him.
Hunden's girlfriend, she's very nice.
Mm.
Yeah, my
Oh,
dad's
she's a
very
MILF.
nice. She's nice. I'm out. Fuck me.
Foggers, any last minute plugs?
At Focus OC on Twitter. That sort of shit. Yeah, that's about
Yep.
Gang,
Um,
gang.
Gang, all right. Yeah, guys, you can check us all out on the Fury YouTube, Fury Twitter, Podbean,
Google
broadcast, Anchor
Podcasts, I think, if
Dude,
Tom uploads it to there at some
Anchor
point.
FM. I don't fucking know where this
Wait, isn't it on
YouTube
there?
channel. It could be. I don't fucking know.
It's on
No
everything.
one knows it. I don't know. We're
Just-
just here. We're
Just
just
look
here
at the
this
Twitter.
point.
Just
It's
look
right
at the
here.
Twitter.
It's right here.
Right
Here. You can find the link here. For
Stop!
the previous episode, you can look right here.
Fuck.
Enjoy.
I think I can do that. I think that's a YouTube upload thing. Bones, you're gonna have to be on that one. Unlucky.
Joe's
But
uploading
boys-
this week.
All right. Anyways,
What, in 10 to 6 business years because of my fucking net? Or
Not
like,
my fault you live in fucking outback Australia.
yeah, it's better than getting COVID in New South Wales.
If you'd
alright?
like to know,
Alright.
you
Exactly.
can
At
find
least
my
we can
next
go
to Jaden
outside.
right over there.
what?
I can go outside and touch grass, boys.
Do it. Do it right now, pussy.
Wait, hold up.
I'll
Fuck
bring
you.
grass. I will go grab grass and bring it back in.
Fuck.
I am
Alright,
legally allowed to go grab some grass and come back.
Do I need
Tom,
to?
can you go, Tom, can you go grab some grass and come back just before we finish off this episode?
What? I'm trying to rap here. Fuck's sake.
Hey guys, my other beer is a crack pipe.
What?
Check the group chat, Sam. My other beer is a crack pipe.
What the fuck?
Is that a
Oh,
shit,
what
shit
the fuck, man?
Is that a shit that
That's-
Fiend wears?
Fuck.
Shut the
I love-
fiend.
I love-
It's got grass. All right, we're done.
All right.
See you guys
Bye.
next week.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna clean that up.